And finally,
Mm.
we're going to the last age of good news.
Okay, you're happy about it. Tell us.
Yeah.
Let us also be happy about it.
So, have you heard of Slum2School?
Slum2School? No, no, no. Well, I think I saw something like that on Facebook. I'm not quite sure of the title, but yeah. Okay.
Well, we have Orodam Otu, and
Mm.
he was a banker.
Mm-hmm.
He actually put his job aside to set up Slum2School, and this was something he established with his friends.
Okay.
So Orodam Otu actually did his service in the slum area, and that's when he actually chanced upon the problem, which led him to establish Slum2School. Now, it's not uncommon for us to realize that the life in the slums are different from the life, in the city and the urban areas.
Yeah, yeah.
Children in the slums will not necessarily have education as their priority.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
The
Yeah.
main thing is how to get food on the table.
How to earn a living. That's the first thing for them.
Yes. So
Yeah.
they don't see going to sit in a classroom for hours and listening to a teacher and repeating what they say. And then when they finish, they come back home and then they don't have money in their
I think
pockets.
it's not just them. It's just the environment
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
create
It's
an
the
opportunity
system.
for them to
Exactly,
appreciate.
the
Yeah.
system, because it's just about hustling.
Oh yeah.
Have money in your pocket, get something to eat, and be able to get a place to put your head is
Right.
the main thing. That's like the order of the day.
Yeah.
So Oradam saw this and he was to step by it. Now, when he finished, he thought, okay, I am a banker, but I don't want to do banking anymore.
Okay.
These are the future leaders of Nigeria.
Right.
And they don't even have access to education. Those that manage to even go to schools, the classrooms are dilapidated. The teaching, there's no motivation whatsoever. There's no way these children are going to get the best education
Yep.
and head somewhere great. So he decided with a couple of his friends, they came together, organized some money, and then they set up the Slum2School.
Okay.
Now, in the first one, they actually enrolled 114 children
Okay.
into it. They got children inside. With the money, they were deciding if we're going to really keep this thing going, we need either to get a huge sum of money or we could partner with the government.
Right.
And then with just as little as 500,000 naira or 1 million naira, they could renovate the dilapidated classrooms and then make learning a whole new experience for these children.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is precisely what he did. So they partnered with the government of Nigeria. And they started transforming the schools that were found in the slum areas. Now, it's become, I love the thing, it's not the conventional classroom where you go sit down, there's a teacher in front, and then we just, recite everything the teacher says and go home. No, he's created recreational centers. He's actually changed the scope of the classroom. It doesn't
Okay.
look like you just sit and there's chairs and you look at the blackboard. No. There's this, he's created centers. There's this home econs classroom where they learn practical skills. How to cook, how to make shoes, how to sew.
Okay.
So there are different parts of what he did. And he got these children, he got them happy. When you see the children excitedly running to school just to go and learn,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
It's brilliant. I like the fact that it's more practical based. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you'd need something to rely on or to depend on for your living, and to just help you,
Keep moving.
make
And
money and all of that.
This he doesn't just consider the education. He also it's now become a social initiative that also looks at the healthcare of these children. So you don't have to bother about, okay, if I fall sick or something, they're taking care of you as well. Do you understand me?
Yeah,
And for me,
yeah.
this was great. Now they've actually partnered with the government. They are big corporations and they're also private donors. Now there's something they hold the annual fundraising, and they do this annually. So what they do is, one thing he noticed was children have to walk. Some of them have to walk from the Lekki Ikoya Bridge.
Okay.
Yes, Ikoyi Bridge.
Ikoyi, yeah,
Ikoyi.
Ikoyi.
And most of them, the distance alone is
Like
disheartening.
Ikoyi Bridge is quite a distance.
Yes,
Yeah.
so some of the children wouldn't want to go.
It's
After
far,
doing
yeah.
it for a couple of times, they just lose, they give up, and then they go.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the activities they do in the annual fundraising is they have everybody who volunteers, and annually they have about 3,000 volunteers turning up for the event.
Wow.
And all these 3,000 of them geared up for sporting activities. There's one they do, they all walk on the Lekki Ikoyi Bridge,
Okay.
just to let them understand what the children are going through if they have to move such a
From
distance
that,
to
yeah.
get exactly.
Even as an adult, it's not
How
that
does
easy.
it feel? And then you have a child doing
How much
that.
more? Yeah.
Exactly.
A young child like that. I think that's like that's the story for me today. Like that's it. This really made the day for me.
Well,
Wow,
currently they've been
brilliant.
able to have 1,000 students.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but they're
Wow.
looking to get up to like 10,000 students. So it's
Mm.
something I believe.
Like
I believe other countries, other African countries, or other social enterprises in African countries can look on this and then emulate
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah, yeah,
for the
yeah, yeah.
slums in their country, because this
Mhm.
is a big thing. There's this boxer, I've forgotten his name, Joshua Anthony. Is it
Yeah,
Anthony Joshua?
Anthony Joshua,
Yes,
AJ.
yes,
Yeah.
he actually went to support them.
Oh wow.
Yes, and
Wow.
they're also being partnered with ESPN. They
Mhm.
want to
Yeah, the
actually,
sporting
yes,
company.
they want to
Okay.
create a field where the children can play sports and recreational activities, have games and other stuff. So it's something that is
AJ is is of a Nigerian
Nigeria,
descent. Yeah,
exactly.
so obviously. Beautiful, beautiful news. And that is what is happening. People actually championing causes, but the most important thing is that one organization or one hand cannot do it all. What matters is the coordination, the support, yeah, to be able to drive it forward. Because it started with 100 students,
They started with 114,
114, and now to
1,000,
1,000, right?
yes.
And look where they would get to if they get more support, right? And that's all we're looking to see, right?
We just look forward to the purpose being held, and
And
gradually this will
and
change the
realized.
lives and the story for the children who grow up in the slums.
Okay. Thank you, Epi, for that interesting positive news from across the continent of Africa. Log on to africaglobalradio.com for more positive good news from Africa.